What's up, guys? I'm Jera.
And I'm Luke.
And it's time for CHS Today. There will be a roundtable discussion event put on by the Striving for Change Diversity Group to be held on April 27th. They are looking for 25 kids to take part in this event. It will be held at the Miller Building starting at 6 p.m. The topics of discussion will relate to diversity in and around Connersville. If there is anybody interested, contact Mr. Liggett, who will be there representing CHS.
There will be a jazz band event on April 29th from 6 to 9 in the evening at the Roberts Building in Roberts Park. The CHS Jazz Band will be playing relaxing music, and there will be high-end desserts, as well as drinks to choose from while you listen to the music. Tickets are $20 per person. We'll see you there.
Next month, we will be handing out prizes to students for their Spartan tickets. You can turn them in at the bookstore and get a prize right away. Your tickets will then be placed in the jug for big prizes at the end of the year. So teachers, pass out those tickets.
And now your weekly Russell Report with Mr. Russell.
Good morning, CHS. This is Mr. Russell for another weekly Russell Report. We've been enjoying this fantastic weather we've had this week, so we can't really complain about weather this early in April. I think it might get a little colder next week, but still, I'm pretty pleased with our weather so far. Speaking of weather, that means students get out a lot more. Please be sure to keep our campus clean, keep the fruits and the trash. Please throw those in the trash cans so we can keep everything looking nice and not create more work for the custodians. Also, spring sports are in full force right now. Get out if you can and support those teams and come watch them and cheer our Spartans on to victory. Also, prom's right around the corner, May 6th. You can purchase your tickets in the bookstore, are $20 a piece. Be sure you get your guest passes taken care of. Don't wait till the night before. Be sure that those all get taken care of so that you can have a good time there at the prom. That's all I have for today. I'll see you next week. Take care, CHS.
There is a new club at CHS. Guitar Club will meet today after SRE in Mr. Davis's room. If you're interested in playing the guitar, or you do play, you are welcome to come. We will be sharing ideas, teaching each other, and discussing instruments and gear. Again, the first meeting for Guitar Club is today after SRE in Mr. Davis's room.
Summer school is going to have some changes happen this year. There will still be no in-person summer school. Students must take only one course through Indiana Online, but there's no longer a fee for online summer school, so you will be able to take it for free.
Self-nomination forms for prom court are now available in the front office. Seniors, if you plan to run for court, you must pick up a form and get it filled out as soon as possible. If you're on homecoming court this year, you cannot run for prom court. All forms are due April 21st at 3:45. Court will be announced on April 28th.
Guest request forms for prom are now available in the front office. If you're planning on bringing a guest from another school, you must pick up a form from the front office and get them filled out as soon as possible. Forms are due May 3rd, the Wednesday of prom week, but be sure to give yourself enough time because both Mr. Liggett and your guest principal are required to sign the form.
Prom tickets are on sale at the bookstore. Cost is $20. Only seniors are permitted to purchase tickets. This year's prom theme is Light Up the Night and will be held May 6th from 8 to 11 p.m. in the Miller Building. So go get your tickets at the bookstore.
On April 18th, there will be makeup SATs for juniors who are absent on the March date. Testing starts at 8:25 and will end before 1. So if you miss the first SAT testing day, you will be required to take the SAT next Tuesday.
All FFA members have an outside of school project known as an SAE. This project is where they search for a career path by job shadowing, conducting an internship, working for someone, or even creating their own business. In this program, they are evaluated at the local, district, state, and national levels. These documents are called proficiencies. The levels are gold, silver, and bronze. In gold, students are ranked first, second, third, or fourth. A few days ago, we found out the results of the 3 students' proficiencies that went to state. Kaylee Hogger in the area of goat production received a bronze rating. Amy Rao in the area of beef production entrepreneurship received a bronze rating. Christina Codwell in the area of small production rabbits received a gold rating and was named the state winner. This summer, she will hopefully be in the nationals and become the national winner. Congrats to all these FFA students for all your hard work.
On this day in 1873, an armed group attacked the militia guard group outside of the Colfax, Louisiana courthouse. During the Reconstruction period following the Civil War, those in Louisiana were practicing the new Enforcement Act, which prevented election disruptions and allowed the government to use its troops to defend all voters. those attempting to protect voters in Colfax were attacked by a group that were opposed to the acts.
In national news, a man in Texas has been sentenced to 70 years in prison for spitting at police. Larry Pearson was sentenced by a Lubbock jury on Wednesday after he was found guilty of 2 counts of harassment of a public servant for spitting at the Lubbock police. The prosecutor stated that the sentencing follows prior convictions of domestic violence.
In world news, the artificial sun created in China marks a new milestone for efficient thermonuclear fusion reactors. The new reactor self-sustains for almost 7 minutes, which is the longest that the reaction has ever lasted. The reaction is contained using magnetic fields, and the energy is contained, which causes particles in the reaction to combine and turn into heavier elements, which like the sun.
Lunch for tomorrow will be a savory Salisbury steak, a dinner roll, a barbecue rib sandwich, and a jalapeno burger.
The weather's kind of funny. Will it stay that way, Cooper?
Yes, it's going to stay pretty funny outside. Later this evening, it's going to be about 77 degrees and sunny. Later tonight, the temperature is going to drop down about 15 degrees. And in the morning, it's going to be cloudy at about 51 degrees. Looking into this weekend, tomorrow it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 57. Saturday, it's going to stay partly cloudy with a high of 81 and a low of 61. And Sunday, we're going to see some thunderstorms with a high of 68 and a low of 40. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Cooper. Now to B-Rax with the sports.
Thanks, Jared. Varsity baseball beat Centerville last night with a score of 5-1. Brady Cloyd got the win on the mound, lasting 3 innings, allowing 2 hits and 0 runs while striking out 3. Colton DeBoer and Aaron Kidd entered the game out of the bullpen and helped to close out the game in relief. DeBoer had an amazing game at the plate, going 3 for 3, kind of like Caleb Love. The guys will be in action tonight at home against Franklin County. Varsity softball beat Mount Vernon 11-5 last night. The Spartans got things moving in the first inning with back-to-back whammies from Sarah and Carmen Rubel. Rayleigh Brescher also had a whammy in the 6th. The ladies racked up 13 hits on the night from Jade Green, Bree Brock, McKenna Lucas, Shelby Walski, and Bailey Spurlock. Kenner Conley was on the mound for the Spartans, surrendering 5 runs on 4 hits over 2 innings, striking out 3 and walking 0. Walski came in and only gave up 2 hits with 2 strikeouts. The ladies are next in action tonight at home against Richmond. Sports action for today is girls JV softball at Shelbyville starting at 5:30, varsity softball at home versus Richmond starting at 5:30, JV baseball at Franklin County starting at 6, varsity baseball at home versus Franklin County starting at 6. Sports action for tomorrow is boys golf at home versus Greensburg starting at 5, freshman baseball at East Central starting at 5:30. Co-ed track and field travel to Franklin Community for the Bill Self Invitational starting at 5:30. That's it for sports. Now back to the desk.
Birthdays for today are Lennon Lakes, Carmen Parrish, and Addison Gettinger.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Jaden Allen. Happy birthday.
I'm Jera,
And I'm Luke.
and that's all for CHS Today.